Hello everybody, it's Quack Shooter. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm just gonna talk about the strategy. I'm gonna show you, the different payouts and basically what I'm trying to do. Trying to make it so that you can be profitable with just 2 hits. I mean, yeah, you can go more if you want to, but this strategy is about 2 hits. It's a quick hit strategy. Alright, so we're going to start off with the lowest payout. And we're going to work our way up just to show the different ways that it can pay out and why I do things the way I'm doing them. Although I'm not sure if the why is going to be apparent, but perhaps it will. Alright, so we're going to start out. Player throws a 6. It'll pay 35. So you're going to press the 6 up to 60 and the 5 up to 35. So we're going to start out 30 on all the inside numbers. Okay. That's the first hit. Second hit, they throw an 8. So that's going to pay 35. So at this point, that pays 35, you're going to bring everything down. This is going to be your lowest paying profit. So you'll put $10 behind the line. You don't have to, but that's what I would suggest. Alright, so at this point, you've got $60. Now, you're going to have to take the pass line and the ATS out of that, so you got $40 profit, no matter what. If they hit their point, then you got more money to work with. You got more profit. You can do. There's more things you can do. But anyway, we're just going to assume that they never hit the point again, and they don't hit the ATS either, even though they will hit that occasionally. All right, so you're going to have $40 profit on this. So this is going to cover this. And you're going to have to take 10 out of this to cover the ATS. So $40 profit. Now we're going to set everything back up. We already have it. We already have it covered. We pulled down our 120, so that was here. And we're taking the extra. We had 60 here, so we're taking the 20 out of that to go with the 120 we had over here. And then this would actually be that right there, 40. So we're gonna put this over here. This is our profit bin. Let's say. We're gonna put our bets back out. And that's our pass line and ATS. All right. So this time, same thing. They hit the 6 on the come out. 35. So we go here and there. Instead of hitting the 8 this time, they hit the 9. That's going to pay 42. So there's 3, 42. Then you bring everything down. Again. Well, just put it right here. That. So we're going to have to break this up. Well, we don't have to. We can put some of that here, but I'm going to put 10 back here. And this way, first time we made 40. This time we make 47. this is the next step up in our winnings. So you hit the 6 or the 8, and then you hit whichever one you didn't increase on the 5 or 9. So on that one, 47 profit. So let's just say we hit it that way that time. So we'll put all this back out. That's for the pass line ATS. And back out we go. Now they're only getting 2 hits on these things, so a lot of people will do this, and a lot of people will hit these 2 numbers. Doesn't happen every time. Sometimes you get to the table and it's just nothing but 0.7 out, 0.7 out, 0.7 out. And if you get like 2 of those in a row, you can either drop to a lower level, say instead of 120, go down to like 54. 44 inside with an extra $5 on the 5 and 9, and go with that level. Or you can go down to 22, or in this case 32 inside. It's a little harder to bring it up, but it's doable. All right, so that was our $47 profit, right? Yeah. All right, so this time, again, they hit the 6, and they're good at coming out on the 6. So it's going to pay 35. Press up to 5 and 9. Well, this time they hit the 5. It's going to pay 49. So 45, 49, and all this comes down. We're going to, I'm tempted to not bring them down because you got to set them back up again, but we want to show it correctly. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There's that. This comes back here. So this time, you're making 54 profit. No matter what happens from here, you're getting 54. So we'll just put all this over here again. So this is going to be that profit. So this is, that was our 3rd shooter. Here's our 4th shooter. He makes us a little bit more. So what he does, he's got it to 5 first. He wants to be a little different. So 5. That's going to pay 42. Again, we're still going to press the 6, but we're going to press the 5 and the 9 up with our profit from that one. So this one, okay, so he hit 42 on the first one. He can hit the 8, which isn't our greatest hit, for 35. That's the lowest thing we can hit after we hit the 5 or the 9 is the off, whichever one is offset at the original $30 for the 6 and 8. And that'll pay 42 and 35 is 69. No, 42, 35, 79, 77. Gee, think. 42, 35, 77, yeah. All right, so you win 77 that way, you put 10, you win 57. We can go through it. We might as well. So we hit 42. Now we're just going to hit 35 on this 8. So again, pull it all in. This is one of our worst ones. It's our rebuy money, so we got 50. We're basically going 45, 47 on that one. So I have to borrow 5 from back here. But anyway, that's going to be our profit. 47. We're getting up closer to our better ones, which is, well, I mean, I guess this really is one of the better ones. Okay, so we hit the 5 for 42. Press the 6 up. Press these up. Click 2. We do that. Next thing we hit. This is like the second from the best, or the bet. It's not the best. It's the second from that. So you hit 42, and then you hit either the 5 or the 9 for 50 for 1. Throw this out. Hit 50. Bring everything down. For that one, I missed something, I believe. Let me just check. So, so that's my 42. Nope, that's right. 50 for 1. Nope. I guess that's right. I don't know. So we hit 42, and then we hit 49 for 80, 90, 89. No, 91. 91. I'm missing, no, 75, 85. Yeah, that's right, 91. So we have 81 profit. And basically, that's what we would have, is 81 profit if we left all that out there. Or we would bring all that back, and that would be our profit, 81. That's probably the best one. I probably should have started out that way. But anyway, we're going to lose that. Then out of that 81, we're going to have to give up these two. So it'd be 61. Okay. And last but not least, hit the 5 for 42. Press the 6, 5, and 9 up. Collect the 2. And then you hit the 6 for 70. Alright, so in that case, this is all our profit. It's 35, 75, and 35. So you got 110 profit. Or 90, once you bring all this back. Or 80, I guess, is actually what it would be. Not sure if I've been counting 30 or 20. But hopefully I've at least gone over this enough to to see how everything works, what the different payouts are, what the profit is, and it, over time. Okay, so we got all this back again. Let's just And we started out with 140. And we were bare bones. We went in knowing we were going to win. We went in with 140. So when we came out, this is what we ended up with after however many. Now granted, some people are going to be losing this money for us, but the goal is to have enough that actually win for us to cover the losses and make some money. And every once in a while, we're going to hit that ATS. We're going to hit a small sometimes, we're going to hit a tall sometimes, and very occasionally we're going to get them all. And every time the smaller the tall hits, that's 105. And every time the all hits, because we're doing 3, 4, 3, 4 being the tall or the all. And where I play, that's 175. So that's 350, and 350 is 700. So grand total, you're getting 905 if you hit that, in addition to whatever you make along the way. So that's why you're covering the cost of the ATS. You don't have to play the back behind the pass line, and you're going to get those wins occasionally too. So it's all going to mix in together, and I think it gives you a good chance to come away a winner over time. Over a long time, if you get on a bad run, where you're at a table where it's 0.7 out, 0.7 out, and you don't leave, and you just lose your whole bankroll with trying to win, then yeah, that's going to happen. You're going to lose everything. But if after a couple of 0.7 out, you decide that it's better to go to the buffet or something else, you're gonna end up a winner, I believe, with this. Can't guarantee it. There are no guarantees, except that the casino will win in the end. That's the only guarantee there is. There's not a fair game in the casino. Everything is stacked against you. But in the short term, you can win some money with this. We basically won 300 and some odd dollars, across 6 shooters, I guess it was, or something like that. Granted, we might have lost 1 or 2 of those. If we lost 2 of them, that's $280. So we only win, some smaller amount. I don't know exactly what we got here, so let's just figure it out. 140, yeah. So we got 350. If 2 people, if 280 comes out of that, we're overall a $70 winner after however many we had. If 3 of them happen, then we're going to be in the hole by 70 or so. And if we're in the hole after some, if we start off good and end up in the hole, we want to get out of that game. We're just going to cut our losses and go. If you try and win it back, yeah, sometimes you will, but a lot of times you won't. And it'll just keep going that way. And, there's other things you can be doing. Anyway, that's going to be it for this, I'm not sure what you would call this, strategy session. But anyway, good luck everybody, and keep winning at the tables.